There's a bit of a distinct lack of beer on the supermarket shelves, so it's time to do a panic brew. We're going to be doing Clive's neck oil clone. He's done a video on it, so I'm going to put links and all that sort of stuff. His recipe is for a 2 keg batch. I'm going to do a 1 keg batch, and over at See Saffer Brew is also doing one on his, I think it's a 50 litre system. This is going to be, you know, sort of scaled down version. We've got it on Brewfather, which I've got to get to, you know, got to get myself sorted out using, because it's definitely a way to go. Hopefully it'll stop me forgetting important things. Anyway, I'm going to make a start on this. Got the grains all ready, you know, usual kind of stuff. Going to get that mashed in, and then we're going to have a look at the Brewfather recipe actually, and see how it sort of calculated it. Part of the reason I want to use this again is because I did use it for a short time before, but I never got around to actually putting the correct figures in, my sort of the amount of boil off rate and all my sort of, you know, thingamabobs. So that's what I'm going to do. So cheers Clive for the recipe. I'll put links to like his recipe and all that sort of stuff, and we'll probably have a look, like I say, on the Brewfather side of things. You probably don't want to see, you know, there's no point in you watching me do this, because just watch Clive's video or Saffer's video. So we'll do that and we'll come back. Okie dokie, right, well I've tried to do this lots of times, but we're going to give it one last go, otherwise we're going to botch together some various bits and bobs of what I've managed to come up with. Okay, so this is of course about, we're looking into Clive's neck oil clone on Brewfather. I've upgraded to the premium thing, but you don't need that. If you want to give Brewfather a go, you can do all of this, obviously with not as many features and stuff, but if you want to get Clive's recipe, then you can do, and other recipes. So yeah, if you want to do that, you can go to the library section here, type in, as I already have done, neck oil, and you'll see Clive's comes up here. And I guess it's like, you know, this you'll be familiar, if you use these brewing applications, you'll be familiar with all this kind of stuff. You know, it tells you when to put things in, when to do things, what goes in your beer, hops, the whole lot, and boil time, etc. So that's but one of the great things about this is that you can take that recipe and you can scale it easily to your system. So what I've done, come on brain, in here, I've scaled Clive's down to a 1 keg volume, and also I mean, it's dead easy to do. I'll go through it in a second actually, just in case somebody wants to see that. But yeah, I mean, my boil in a bag thing isn't very efficient, so when you look at some of these settings you might think, whoa, you know, it's but this has worked absolutely fantastic for me. And part of the reason I hadn't subscribed to Brewfather before was I wanted to get my sort of system set up, and you can, what I mean system, you know, obviously everyone's is different. It's different if you buy an all-in-one, somebody's already worked it out for you, but mine's a bit of a mishmash and stuff, and I might go through that another time actually. It might be interesting to somebody. Okay, so yeah, that's how you get Clive's recipe. To scale it to your system, I'll just give you a quick demo of that, but if you yes, let's go back here. You can, if you click on copy, that copies it to your list of recipes. Let's go there, and that one, yeah, we've already actually got it in our account, but if you want to change the equipment, click up here, and you can see that one that I've got set up. But whether it's a Grainfather, Braumeister, Brew Tools, whatever it is you've got, Brewzilla, click on that and click on. This is a bit I usually get wrong. I'm not going to get it wrong this time. Yes, do you want to scale the recipe? Yes, we do. And that will cleverly work it all out. So it'll just work it out to that system. So depending on what batch size you want and all the various bits and bobs and all kinds of stuff. So okay, anyway, that's probably enough on that. Unfortunately, the neck oil has been drunk long ago, so it seems a bit weird talking about this now. But we'll go on to the tasting, and we was definitely in for a treat on this one. Righty ho, so here it is. Sir Clive's neck oil clone. So it's cleared nicely. Really nicely. How long's that been in the keg? A couple of weeks, something like that. Anyway, not going to muck about. I've already had plenty of these. Absolutely delish. Nice level of bitterness. Taste to me. I'm not going to. I'm hopeless at doing beer reviews. So I'm just going to say, yeah, it's an absolute cracker. This. I'm going to do it again. I had a few. Funny enough, I had a few cans of. I don't normally buy neck oil because it's quite expensive in cans, isn't it? Only if it's a treat. I did treat myself to a few cans when lockdown was announced. Amongst some of that small bottle of whiskey, just in case. Don't normally have that in the house, but just for emergency purposes only. But yeah, this is great. I don't really know what else to say about it. To me, it tastes like neck oil, and obviously much cheaper. Tastes much fresher as well. The thing I've noticed with beers, sort of shop bought beers at the moment, I kind of, even if they taste nice and hoppy and stuff, to me they still taste often kind of mass produced and not too filtered. I don't know how to say what I'm just mass produced, chemically kind of. I can't really describe. Too clean, if you like. I sort of fancy using it as a bit of a base recipe now, and try and tweak some of the hops, add a few bits in, do a few bits and bobs like that. Because I always think that's quite a nice, when you kind of get something that you like. I think it's quite a good place to start, like the Bass bit of it I did, and just try and change things a little bit. So I'm going to use this as a bit of my sort of standard, kind of one as I brew regularly, and I'll try and tweak it a bit. So that's it. I'm going to go and finish this, and cheers everyone.